The electric vehicle market is experiencing a massive surge, with automakers emerging from China to North America. The pressure is on for carmakers to innovate faster than ever. They are being pushed to create advancements in battery technology that are not only affordable but also energy efficient and safe. In this race to the top, the company that introduces a better battery first will dominate. Over time, Tesla cannot depend only on lithium-ion batteries. These just will not be enough to make Elon Musk's electric vehicles more affordable and widely accessible. Tesla's cars are still on the expensive side for most consumers. But what if Tesla developed a battery that costs 3 times less than lithium-ion, charges twice as quickly, and is 100 times safer? It may sound too good to be true, but this concept is getting closer to reality. We believe there are 3 key reasons why sodium-ion batteries are potential game changers. Some of their features are so remarkable that we truly feel we might be watching a historic shift that almost no one predicted. Hardly anyone expected sodium batteries to be this promising. And even fewer could imagine they might power a vehicle for more than 4 million kilometers, specifically 4.8 million kilometers, which is close to 3 million miles. Sodium-ion batteries might be familiar to tech enthusiasts, but most people still do not understand what they are, aside from the fact that they involve sodium. That's not wrong, but the real concept behind sodium-ion batteries is even more fascinating. In simple terms, a sodium-ion battery is made of a cathode using materials that can store sodium, an anode that is usually built from hard carbon alloys or metal oxides, and a liquid electrolyte containing sodium atoms in ionic form. The electrolyte is the fluid inside the battery cell, filling the gap between the 2 electrodes and serving as a channel that lets sodium ions flow from one side to the other. Replacing much of the lithium with sodium impacts aspects such as energy density, charge time, safety, and overall performance. However, it does not change how the battery works at its core. The working principle behind sodium-ion batteries is basically identical to that of lithium-ion batteries. Many of the electrode materials used in sodium-ion batteries are borrowed directly from lithium-ion designs. Sodium ions travel from the cathode to the anode during charging and move back during discharging. So now, let us return to the bigger question: why would Tesla start using sodium-ion batteries, and why has it taken this long to adopt them? First, the positive side. Tesla adding sodium-ion batteries to its lineup does not mean lithium-ion is going away. Each type of battery has its own set of strengths, which means some Tesla models are better suited for one battery over another. But why consider switching at all when lithium-ion has been the gold standard for so long? The answer is clear. Lithium-ion batteries simply cannot address every challenge that electric vehicles face today, especially as manufacturers look to produce lower-cost electric vehicles. Sodium is much more abundant and cheaper than lithium, making sodium-ion batteries an attractive alternative. This becomes even more critical as demand for battery-grade lithium continues to climb, with forecasts warning of a lithium shortage for lithium-ion battery production as soon as the year 2025. Sodium-ion batteries offer a strong advantage for all carmakers, especially Tesla and its much-anticipated $25,000 vehicle. Their lower cost makes them a serious contender. Adding a battery chemistry that does not rely on lithium could be a game-changer, especially considering how lithium demand could increase 500 times more than current levels. Experts like Tony Seba have projected that electric vehicle prices could fall as low as $5,000 with these ultra-affordable batteries. Based on Energy Post, the cost of producing sodium-ion batteries may drop to about $40 per kilowatt-hour, making it one of the least expensive battery types in existence. Tesla's primary battery partner, CATL, is already producing sodium-ion battery cells at about $70 per kilowatt-hour, and they are aiming to bring that down below $40 in the near future. As the top battery manufacturer globally, CATL has already made significant breakthroughs in how they produce these cells. When you compare this with the cheapest lithium iron phosphate cells, which still cost about $90 per kilowatt-hour, the savings are clear. Lithium is naturally found in rocks and some saltwater sources, but it is not limitless. Extracting lithium takes a lot of energy and effort. Because lithium is in high demand and found in limited amounts, its price has soared, earning it the nickname, white gold. In contrast, sodium makes up about 2.6% of Earth's crust. It is much more common and much easier to obtain. Also, the cathode materials in sodium-ion batteries are usually made from iron and manganese instead of nickel and cobalt, which are used in many lithium-ion designs. Iron and manganese are available all over the world and are not at risk of running out anytime soon. So how fast do sodium-ion batteries charge? For people who hate waiting around at charging stations, long charge times are still a problem. Tesla's current fastest charge time is about 35 minutes to go from 20% to 80%, like in the Model 3 using lithium iron phosphate batteries. If Tesla wants to speed up charging, sodium-ion might not be the ultimate fix, at least for now. Although some versions already show great progress, sodium-ion batteries are generally better than lithium-ion in terms of charging efficiency. CATL claims its sodium-ion batteries can reach an 80% charge in just 10 to 20 minutes, faster than most current Tesla vehicles. Even more exciting, some new research shows sodium-ion batteries might one day charge in mere seconds using a high-performance cathode that behaves like a supercapacitor. That is a huge step forward compared to lithium-ion batteries that can take nearly an hour to fully charge. Now, what about safety? One concern still floating around is the fear that electric vehicles might suddenly explode or catch fire, especially after 4 to 5 years of use. When a lithium battery catches fire, it is incredibly difficult to put out. While such incidents are rare and failure rates are low, the risk is still there. This is not the case with sodium-ion batteries. These batteries are much safer. The cells are non-flammable, non-explosive, and have very little chance of short-circuiting. Sodium is nearly non-combustible. CATL has demonstrated this with brutal tests like nail penetration, electric drilling, setting the battery on fire. It did not explode or catch fire. We have never seen a lithium battery pass those kinds of torture tests. Most would catch fire instantly. Sodium-ion batteries also handle extreme temperatures well, functioning from -20 degrees Celsius up to 60 degrees Celsius. Lithium batteries usually work best between 0 and 50 degrees Celsius. Tests have shown that sodium-ion batteries can maintain over 92% of their capacity even at -20 degrees Celsius. In CATL's lab results, a sodium battery charged from 30 to 80% in just 30 minutes at -30 degrees Celsius and still kept over 93% of its usable power. Even with only 10% charge left, electric vehicles powered by sodium batteries could still cruise at highway speeds of 75 miles per hour. Sodium also does not release toxic gases like lithium, cobalt, or nickel if it burns. That makes it healthier for the environment and for us. How long do sodium-ion batteries last? That is the real focus today. This might be the strongest advantage of all. For electric vehicles, battery lifespan matters. Nobody wants to replace a battery after only 2 or 3 years. CATL reports their sodium-ion batteries can last 10,000 full charge cycles. That equals 4.8 million kilometers, almost 5 million kilometers. Compare that with lithium iron phosphate batteries, which usually last 2,000 to 3,000 cycles. 10,000 cycles could mean the battery lasts 20 years if properly maintained. That is huge for anyone worried about the cost of battery replacement. And CATL is not exaggerating. They have actual data behind their claims. Still, there are reasons why Tesla has been slow to adopt sodium-ion batteries. One challenge is energy density. Current sodium-ion batteries store about 140 to 160 watt-hours per kilogram. Meanwhile, lithium-ion batteries range between 180 to 250 watt-hours per kilogram. Energy density is important because it affects how far your car can go and how much power it can deliver. Higher density means more power in a smaller package, which is what electric vehicles need. Lower density means more size and weight to deliver the same energy. That is the main problem sodium-ion batteries face. But hope is not lost. CATL plans to launch a second-generation version soon with an energy density of 200 watt-hours per kilogram. That is a big jump. A former Tesla engineer has also launched a startup dedicated to sodium-ion batteries. He believes they can one day power a car for up to 300 miles, a very bold prediction. Sodium ions are bigger and heavier than lithium ions. They take up more space and do not deliver as much energy per reaction. That is why sodium batteries have lower density. But CATL is fixing this. They restructured Prussian white in the anode to stop the battery from degrading after many uses. The cathode now uses hard carbon with a porous structure so it can hold more sodium ions and allow faster movement. If all this works, sodium-ion batteries could soon be commercial reality. In the last 20 years, over half of sodium-ion battery patents came from China. That is 53%, followed by Japan at 16%, and the United States at 13%. Europe is beginning to catch up. Experts predict the sodium-ion battery market will grow by 27% each year for the next 10 years. Annual production might reach 70 gigawatt-hours by 2033, a 600% increase. These batteries are made with similar methods as lithium batteries, so manufacturers can switch over more easily and cheaply. CATL is even working on a hybrid battery that mixes sodium-ion and lithium-ion cells in one system. With smart battery management, the car can use sodium for cold weather and lithium for long range. This project is still being tested, but the industry is watching closely. Even though we may not see sodium-ion batteries in Tesla models just yet, the future looks promising. Many automakers are struggling with battery costs and performance, and sodium could be their answer. These batteries might also be great for stationary storage and for people who do not need long-range cars. As Tesla works toward making electric vehicles cheaper for everyone, sodium-ion batteries could be part of the solution. They offer low cost, fast charging, and excellent safety. If sodium-ion batteries can improve their energy density just a bit more, we could see them being mass-produced at Tesla's Gigafactory in Nevada soon. Choosing between lithium-ion and sodium-ion depends on your needs, range, cost, environmental impact. But one thing is certain, the battery world is changing fast. And with both options moving forward, the future of electric vehicles and energy storage looks brighter than ever. Let us know in the comments, would you buy a Tesla or any electric vehicle powered by sodium-ion batteries? What do you think is the most important factor, price, safety, or range? Thank you for watching AMP Drive, and we will see you in the next video.